Well, hello, good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio. This post-match show of Rangers versus Aberdeen quarter-finals of the Scottish Cup. Join myself, Oxford, on the panel this evening. It's Blue Star. Evening, Blue.
Evening, Oxford. Evening, guys.
I've got the team, mate. Yeah?
Aye, I seen it there, Ox.
One change. We've got McGregor, Tavernier, Goalscorer, Worrell, Barisic, Jack Kamara, Arfield, Candias, Morelos and Kent. Substitutes: Firth, the goalkeeper, Katic, Halliday, Koulibaly, Davis, Defoe and Lafferty. So, not a lot of change in the team, bit of continuity. Are you happy?
I'm actually, Ox. It's more or less what I thought the team would be. But the only one we any is kind of weren't 100% sure about was whether he would take Barisic instead of Andy. So I think that was the only one. But as I was saying to Terry there, I don't recognise the guy Thirst that's on the bench. I've never heard of that name before.
Because the goalkeeper was signed for, I'm going to say Barrow and Furness at January there, because obviously Fudge had a wee injury, so we signed him as a backup keeper, mate, because our other keepers were out on loan.
Right.
Call yourself a supporter.
No, that's a new one to me, mate.
I'll need to have a word with Bridgman. He always does his homework before he comes on. The only trouble is he usually gets it marked wrong. Aye, all I would say is these group of players, it's been pretty much the same team since we come back in January, and they're putting a lot of miles in their legs. We're not getting any rotation at all, apart from Barisic, Halliday. That's about it, really.
Yeah, especially the midfield. I mean, that midfield, does that not say an awful lot more about Kamara? The very fact that the guys continuously played him, he's put in some shifts. You know, since we signed him.
Who had a lot of people playing last night? A lot of people had McCrory playing. He's not even on the bench.
No. Yeah, the boy Kamara, since he came in, let's be honest, he's been the shining light. I think you'd have to say since January. He's certainly hit the ground running. The guy, he's been absolutely brilliant for us. So he has. Yep.
Well, if people want to join us, give us a call on 0141 356 1972. If they're within the UK, you'll be then called back and brought in a call by Old School Blue. Anywhere else, including the UK, you can join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, where the same process will apply. What's your thoughts now, Blue Star, when you've seen the team?
It has to be a win. A win, Ox. I honestly, I can't see them beating us tonight. I really can't. I just hope I'm 100% right. Obviously.
All right, we've got a caller coming in, mate. I hope it's not your ma. How we doing, caller?
How you doing, boys? It's Paul.
How we doing, Paul Ranger? All right?
Aye, no bad, Ox. Aye.
What's your thinking?
Big game tonight, eh?
Aye, it is a big game, mate. We want to win the cup, you know.
We say it every week. Every week we keep saying it. Every game we keep saying it. But I think tonight is it's a must. It's a must now. I'm still a bit thingy for the weekend, Ox. After
Are
Friday,
you back on the
solids
yet?
Saturday. Aye, but we just seem to keep doing this, and it's a couple of steps forward and 5 steps back all the time, innit? And it's
frustrating.
It got to quarter to 5 on Saturday. You see them dropping points, and you just think, what if again?
Yeah.
Well,
and then if we want to get the 55th title, it's consistency again. We need. I heard you saying just obviously when the programme started, you know, about the team and all that. We've not had much changes for January. The team's pretty much been the same team week in, week out, but we just can't get the consistency on the park.
Feast or famine, Blue Star, eh?
Absolutely. You know, Paul's right. Although we've had a bit of continuity with the players, like we don't seem to be able to just get the 90 minutes in continuously. If anything, we seem to be playing usually a right good either first half or second half. We don't seem to be able to get the whole 90 minutes. What's that caused by? I do not know.
All right, we've been joined by another caller. Evening caller. I'm going to stop these phone calls. Too busy for his Goalscorer.
Aye.
Evening call. Hello.
All right, Ox, how you doing, mate? Stevie with the drum.
No, you can phone in any time, my big mate. How we doing?
Yeah, beauty. How are you, lads? All right?
All right,
I'm on my way
Stevie.
out of the game here. I heard the team there, aye. What can we say about that? You know, I honestly thought it'd have went with Halliday again, but there you go. Let's just hope
Halliday
the
was
big...
poor on Friday, Stevie. I thought Halliday was poor, I'm honest.
Oh, I know, but I really thought it'd have went with him. This is this big boy's chance to come in here and actually do a bit for us tonight. You know, I mean, we're hoping the whole team gets right in about it. I mean, let's be honest, guys. See, if we lose tonight, our season's done.
Yeah.
This is a big game. This is the biggest game of the season. I know Bridges always harped on about that, but this is the biggest game of the season for us tonight. We have got to beat the sheep tonight.
What you're wanting Barrett today is open his legs and show us his class. Is that what you're saying?
That's the bottom line. And whip the balls in the way he can. And hope we Alfredo gets on the end of one of them. You know what I mean? No, I'm very optimistic for tonight. I think the Teddy Bears will do it. I've no fear. I think we'll do it. We come out and play what we're capable of doing. I mean, I was at Easter Road there Friday, me and the wee man, and I'll tell you right now, the game should have been done in the first half. Let's be honest. Game should have been done.
But a boxing match, Stevie, they've been stopped after half an hour.
110%. Talk about boxing matches. You might have seen us trying to get into that grun there on Friday night. We were absolutely treated like cattle. Honestly, that the Easter Road, the personnel, security Easter Road are absolute shocking, by the way. The Rangers fans were treated like cattle. But anyway, never mind last week. I need to go here, lads, but listen, keep it lit. And come on, Rangers, let's get to these sheep shaggers. 40's the way home. Hopefully we're singing, all right?
Well, there's no show tonight, mate. Back tomorrow night, yeah?
Back tomorrow night. Nothing on tonight, right? Okay. Well, hopefully I'm on tomorrow in high spirits. All right, lads, keep it going with the Rangers. And well done, the Rangers radio. Here we go! Dancer!
When they get him drug tested, Blue Star.
Aye, I think so. I hope he's as happy after it. I hope we all are.
He's always happy. He's one of life's good guys. Pool Ranger, what are you thinking about the team?
I'm a wee bit the same as the boy there. I know Halliday never played that well on Friday night, but Halliday, I say to you every time I speak to you, Halliday just seems to me that he's done more than Barisic this season to be on that park.
I struggle to argue with that, and up until Friday night, Halliday might have been my first pick, and arguably one of the best performances of the season, saying, you know.
I keep hearing a lot of boys saying, "Oh, Barisic is a better defender." I agree with that.
Don't see that.
I don't see it at all. The only thing that Barisic has got probably against Halliday is his attacking play, going forward and whipping the ball in. But that's not really happening either. And see, a one-on-one defending, Andy Halliday's not done any worse than what Barisic has done.
Blue Star?
Aye, I probably would agree with that. I'm a wee bit like Bridgeman, Ox. I genuinely think the guy is a class player a day. I take the point. He hasn't done it as yet for us. He's played, I think you could say he's probably had 2 right good games, and the other few games that he's played, he hasn't been great at all. But whether he's been carrying injuries or not, who knows? He's maybe just finding his feet. But at the end of the day, our manager sees them on training, so he must see something.
I mean, obviously he's looked as if he's a good left fit. I'm in the Pool Ranger camp with the defending. He looks like more a stealer of the ball rather than we would like a traditional tackler. Doesn't look great in the air. But Stevie Gerrard's a man, Pool.
I don't know, but I mean, it's a weird one with Big Barisic. He looked absolutely brilliant when he played against us, but since he came to Scottish football, but like you said, in all, he's stealing the ball and the pace. Do you think he'd maybe be better, maybe a left midfielder with a good defender behind him?
I don't know if I see that. Anyway, we've been joined by Blue Shadow. Evening, Blue Shadow.
Evening, mate. How we going?
What's your thinking on the team, mate?
Not too bad. I think keep the whole thing tonight up to me will be Arfield's performance and what we get out of him tonight. Going to have to be more like the first half than the second half on Friday night. We need to get more from that. But if the lad's done at an hour, then the manager's got to step in and get him off and put somebody else on for me. I'd like to see, if it was me, I'd like to see like I was talking on last night about the front three playing that wee bit narrower and if we've got Barisic and Tavernier, let's use them and get them up the wings and get them supplying the width. I mean, these guys, the two wide front men, if as you like, would are quite capable of going from inside to outside if we need them and creating space inside for these wing backs as well. So, and as we both know, both Barisic and Tavernier are well capable of hitting the ball from distance. So, it provides a huge amount of variation. But I think it all depends what Arfield does. If he has a good game, then I think we might not see quite so much, and the wing back will hang back a bit more.
Mm-hmm. It's all about winning tonight. Pool Rangers, yeah, it's all about winning.
Yeah, I'm glad they started Morelos and all because it shows Stevie G's got confidence in the boy and that and all. You imagine he'd say to Morelos tonight, look, I can't play you tonight, mate. Big quarter final. I don't really want to play you. It's not going to get the boy confidence, is it? So I'm glad he's went with him. Go with him, and I hope he just keeps the heat, does his end game, does what he plays, nothing stupid, no diving, no shouting back at referees, just got on with his end game. I think he'll be alright at all.
Funny thing is, if he gets the night out of the way, I think the cards are cleared for the semi, so the pressure goes off him a bit, if that makes sense, as far as the cup. Yeah?
Aye, if he gets by the night...
It's a big if.
Aye, it is actually, because against them, let's be honest, Alfie's game has gone and hunting...
Cut across you, we'll get another caller coming in, evening caller.
Oh, aye. We usually bring every caller in right away. I've been hanging on here for about 15 minutes.
Thanks for the call, caller. You're breaking up there. I can't hear you.
Listen.
Hello, caller. Hello.
I'm phoning to have a wee bit of a steer's inquiry here. Why are you not having a show after it? I've got to drive back up to Aberdeen. What am I going to listen to for the next 3 years? In fact, it's took me 4 to get here.
No, but you travel up.
Of course it is. Who's it about then if it's not about me? Anyway, no real surprises in the team, eh?
I suppose you could go nip him and see the missus for 2 minutes.
No. I can do that at the weekend. The Rangers come first during the week, you know what I mean?
How we doing, mate? What's your thoughts on the team?
I'm really surprised. I know everybody's got a wee bit of a love-in for Andy Halliday, and I like Andy Halliday, but you play your proper left back in his position when he's fit, as far as I'm concerned. So no really surprised with that yet. And I put faith in Alfredo to go out there and behave himself.
Are you at the bistro, mate? It sounds a wee bit blustery.
No, it's blustery, all right. Geez, what it's a bit wild that drive down the road, eh? It's actually in Aberdeen. It's windy, but it's glorious sunshine. But as soon as you get past you go past Perth, it just turned mental. But anyway, I'm here now, and I'm going to get some food down my neck and then get across to the ground. But here's hope we get a good result tonight, yeah?
Yeah, mate. How are you anyway?
I'm good. Starving. Anyway, I left at 3 o'clock. With Aberdeen, but just before 3, wanted to watch one of the races and then head down. That's why I didn't bother getting the supporters bus. What a mistake that was. But good crowd here tonight as well.
Pretty much. So. I think it's sold out. How was your luck at Cheltenham?
Not much today, but I'm keeping my powder dry. So,
all right, mate. Okay,
mate. You can. It's
feast or famine, mate. Feast or famine.
Yeah, a couple of days yet. I'll turn it around. But Aye, more to do with the football tonight. So hopefully the boys can get us a result. We deserve Sunday. That the way we were treated on the weekend there, on Friday night, the referee was terrible. It's fair enough. But if the referee does his job, then our job becomes a lot easier. So
listen, mate, we're going to let you go because there's a lot of interference.
Is it Clancy? Is it Clancy that's the referee? Again?
Same ref as the first time.
I thought that he was a dumpling up there. Anyway, all the best for night, boys. I hope you're celebrating and the show.
Speak to you soon, Mark.
Right,
Travel, you take care driving back up the road, mate.
I will do. Catch you later, boys.
Sounded a bit blustery over Ibrox, mate, Blue Star.
No half, Fox. The weather's horrendous here now. That's dedication for you. Eh? The boy left at 3 to come away down for Aberdeen, and then he's got that drive away back up. Especially in this weather.
Aye, some man the travel rug. One of life's gentlemen, but don't tell him I said that, mate. Yes, one of the good guys. Pool Ranger. Morelos doesn't score. Who's getting the goals for us?
Candias and that again. He's gone. I know he scored the other night, but after he scored, he never done it. And after the goal, Ox, it was a great goal, brilliant goal. But the only thing we can do is the last, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7 games, he just can't beat his man for some reason. And we Kent's been outstanding since he's came in. The last couple of games he's been quiet and all. He's due another good game. I think the white players could make a difference tonight. The white players have got, especially, I don't know what it's like, obviously if the weather's bad up the road or whatever, we're going to need to be on our game a day, and there could be a few mistakes for the defenders if the wind and the rain's bad, is what everybody's saying. So the white men could make a difference tonight, but they've got to feed Alfredo, obviously.
Aye, when we beat them 4-2, I think Kent was the catalyst for that performance, Blue Star, eh?
Absolutely. You'd like to see him getting a goal tonight. As you say, if it's no for Morelos, then who else do we look at for scoring the goals? I mean, I know Kamara's got a couple, Jack's got a couple, Candias, Kent, but none of them are out and out kind of goal scorers, are they? So hopefully, whoever contributes, we're not caring who puts it in as long as they do.
No, I don't suppose it matters tonight as long as we get the victory, Pool Ranger.
I think they're going to come in. You know what they're going to do. They're going to do what they've done on Saturday. Now they're just going to sit in and lump the ball at the park, corners, free kicks, try and get a goal. They know they've got the opportunity, extra time, penalties, things like that, and you know what I mean. So we need to go. I hope we just go out and just go right for the throat. See if we can get a goal early. I wouldn't be too bothered. If we can get a goal early, I think it could be like the last round with Kilmarnock. Because that was a wee bit thing with the Kilmarnock last round. Think, like, what are they going to do? They're going to come back to Ibrox and sit, blah, blah, blah. We went out, we got an early goal. We end up destroying them at Ibrox. And I'm hoping it could be the same again tonight.
Yeah. We certainly don't want to give them a lot of free kicks or corners, Ox, and Pool, because they've got a massive height advantage on us.
Big time. I mean, he's not the best player, the greatest player in the world, but I'm kind of glad that Big Cosgrove's no playing, to be honest.
He's got
quite a few goals against us. He's got a good record against us, and I'm glad he's not playing.
Oh, Shadow, you still there, mate?
I'm still here, mate.
Aye. We don't want to be giving dangerous set pieces away. I think that's their main threat.
Well, that's it, mate. That's it. You know, that's what they're going to be playing for. They're going to be sitting deep tonight and trying to hit us on the break and probably try and catch us for set pieces more than anything else. So we've got to be smart enough and try not give away free kicks in dangerous places, because that's where they're looking at to get balls in and direct free kicks as well. So that's where they're going to look to get their goals. As for our goals, I think I'm not quite as despondent as a lot of the lads seem to be sounding about goals. There's several lads in the team that have got goals in them. Obviously, Morelos is the main one, and I would always have played him tonight, because the fact is, even if he does get booked or sent off or whatever it is. The fact is, it will not take effect till the Scottish Cup next year. So, hopefully we'll have another striker in good form by then anyway. So
No. If he gets booked tonight, he doesn't play against Celtic and nick the semi.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, if he gets booked tonight, he doesn't play then. Sorry, that's what I meant was he does. If we didn't get the result, we're after the night. So, it wouldn't make any. And he got himself set up. It wouldn't make any difference that way. Yeah. But but I think that also the conditions will have a big effect on the game tonight because you said it's windy and there's a lot of rain coming in. We've had it down here earlier on in the day. So I think if that comes on and makes the surface a bit greasy, then that'll help players like Kent make these big defenders that they've got turn and make it more difficult. And hopefully we should be able to get through them easier.
Yeah. I think Kent for me could be the catalyst, changing directions and upsetting them. A wee bit of magic for him. I think could win as a tie. Honestly, Debo's Shadow.
I was a wee bit disappointed as they back up on the wings there for for the likes of Kent and Candias on the bench. Maybe we might. I don't know what's happened to wee Middleton. I thought tonight might have just been the game for him to come on and do and give us a wee bit of something.
Needs to go back to school to learn, mate. He took the giant step forward and then he's went backwards.
Yeah, he's got one main move for me, guys. He hits the ball by the player and then tries to beat them in the run. And see if he's up against a defender, it can shift a wee bit. He's kind of found. He's been found wanting a bit. He has. I know he started off well. Don't get me wrong.
I think we got a bit excited. About Middleton, didn't we?
He's got potential. He's got potential, Pool.
Oh, absolutely.
We all jumped. We jumped to the bandwagon, didn't we? We jumped to the band. A couple, maybe 2 or 3 good 20 minutes. He done all right in Villarreal when he came on, and we all jumped in the bandwagon. And then he's kind of drifted away, but he's not very good when he's come on and everybody's going, I think we get a bit excited at times and all in it when the young boys come on. We've got to give them time.
Right. It was just a bit of backup for the 2 wingers we've got. I'm not saying that, for Middleton as a starter, but we've nobody else really.
There's no, apart from Stephen Davis, who could maybe come on the right if required, there's no a lot there. What could you do? Push Barisic on one if you had to, maybe.
Oxy, you surprised there's no McCrory?
I'm actually. I think he's maybe got a knock, but
maybe no, because he's picked Koulibaly and Davis. So obviously he's went in with the 2 forwards. He's got Katic, he's got the goalie, and Halliday. So really, he's only left with Koulibaly and Davis. But as you say, maybe he has got a knock.
Koulibaly, McCrory. I know who I would take first. Pool Ranger.
All day long, McCrory all day long, innit? Yeah. I can't see Koulibaly being with us next season. The first couple of games of the season, everybody was a bit excited and all go, definitely there. But as it's drifted, it's just kind of drifting out. I don't think we'll see Koulibaly next season.
Was Shadow?
I mean, Koulibaly when he first arrived, he was a revelation, and he was playing well. His sort of central defensive midfielder role, he was very dominant. Then he got himself injured, and I don't know what's happened to the lad. He's just not been the same player since. It seems that whether it's confidence or what or attitude, I have no idea. But he's certainly ever since he got that injury and he's come back, he's not been even half the player he was when he first arrived. So I'd stick with McCrory, and maybe that. And going back to McCrory would be when Stevie Gerrard arrived. He said that McCrory had been playing way too many games, and we'd be taking a loan of the guy. And maybe he's just trying to bring the young lad on slowly. I don't know, and because he sees a great future for the lad. So because that's what he said before. So a future captain for Rangers, I think he said. So I think that might be what it is. It's just that he's going to bring McCrory on slowly, and he's doing quite a bit of coaching with him, hoping that he'll become a mainstay of the team in the future.
Anyway, for anybody that's just joined us, the team this evening is McGregor, Tavernier, Goulson, Worrell, Barisic, Jack, Kamara, Arfield, Candias, Morelos and Kent, with substitutes of Firth and goal, Katic, Halliday, Koulibaly, Davis, Defoe and Lafferty. So, reasonably strong bench with a lot of experience on there, eh?
Absolutely. The good thing, Ox, for me is that he's at least got Lafferty and Defoe on the bench, because he can always change it if need be. He can at least bring on another 2 strikers. We've got defenders and we've got 2 midfielders on there. Not that long ago, we were really struggling even for guys on the bench that you thought were a wee bit of quality. So, there's a big difference there.
I just hope, boys, that we can get a result. This is, I know we say it all the time, but this is really a big game because it's getting into the nitty-gritty now.
It's a must win.
If things don't go their way regarding the league, this is the ultimate must, and this is why Stevie G was brought in. We need to start winning trophies. It's all right them winning the league, but even when you look back to when they were winning 9 in a row years ago, I'm obviously too young to remember what I've watched and what I've read and what I've seen.
Me too.
We were still winning we were still winning Scottish Cups, Leagues Cups. You know what I mean? And we need to get. I don't want everyone to keep winning leagues, but if they're winning leagues, we need to be winning League Cups.
I think we went 5 years without a trophy pool. 60,
is that what it was? I know.
60, 71.
And I don't want to
Ox, let's not forget. They put us at the semi-final, the League Cup. We owe them one, and we're playing at home in a full house, so we've got to go out and beat them tonight. It's as simple as that. We must win it.
I tell you what's important as well, which has been good, obviously we have to give some of the money away, but the revenue the last 2 cup ties, home games, and then obviously we hopefully get to the semi-final and then the final. The revenue's useful, yeah? Of
course. Big time.
It's not to be sniffed at. Good dough, and the support have been magnificent, Blue Shadow.
The support over ever since 2012, the support have been absolutely amazing. They've gone all over the country, all these wee grounds, and basically refinance Scottish football on the way back to the top. And I just want to see us end up. And I think for me, the recovery will be fully complete when we hear that Champions League music playing at Ibrox again. For me, that'll be us fully back to the top where we should be.
You find these Rangers supporters everywhere, Pool Ranger. Eh?
Well, that's true, Ox. Aye, that is true. Aye, but hey, we've got to do it for all the boys, all our Britain, all our Europe, all our world. Every single man deserves what's coming our way, and I think it will come our way. Maybe take another year for the league. Hopefully we can get a trophy this season. But I think things will start coming our way and things will change. I don't know down your neck of the woods, Ox. I've been talking to a few boys in this neck of the woods, English boys, and they are all the time turning. We can see Rangers. It's weird when you're down here and not up the road, and the boys that I speak to down here, they're, we want the Rangers. I don't know if they're just telling me that to shut me up, you know what I mean? But I just think everybody hates him. They want us back.
Well, you might be right there. You might be right.
I'll tell you, the last 2 years I've been in England a lot, especially down the Eastbourne, Brighton area. And I'm exactly
same. That's where all the pensioners go, isn't
it? So it is, aye. But see, being honest, guys, it's exactly what Paul's saying there. Every guy I've spoke to, even some of the women, it's all Rangers they talk about, and a lot of that's today.
Tell us, Matt. Whoa, rewind. Tell us, Matt, about you talking to these women.
I'm staying in the right place. I'm in Pool. Where are you in Brighton? I need to get to Brighton.
Brighton, say no more.
But no, it's true. I mean,
I didn't know there was any woman in Brighton, was there?
Most of them all want to talk about Rangers,
They all want to talk about the Rangers.
It's all about the Rangers, Blue Shadow, eh?
Well, it's all about the Rangers. I spoke to guys to Portsmouth, and they still wax lyrical about the days when they had a friendly against us, and all the boys came down, and what a great night it was, and the same in Southampton and all various different places down here. So it's as all their interest in the Rangers, they think the same as us. Think that lot across the city are just they come down here and spread their poison and start trouble, and that's what their opinion is of them. It's all about the Rangers for them.
Here. Right, so how's it going to go? Blue Star, you're a half glass, half empty man, ain't you?
Usually, see the night. Honestly, though, I can't see anything other than at least two goals in it to the Gers.
Oh yes, I like the sound of that. And Pool Ranger, you're a glass half full man.
No, I'm going to go 3-0 to the Teddy Bears tonight because big Sam Cosgrove's not playing tonight. I think we'll have quite easy at the back, and I think we're going to come out flying. This is the trophy that we're going to win this season, I reckon. And I think we're going to come out and blow them away.
One's went for 2, one's went for 3. Blue Shadow.
I'm feeling a wee bit more confident than I was last night, so I'm going to go for 2-0 to the Rangers.
All right, okay.
I think one of the full-backs, I don't know why, I just think either Barisic or Tavernier tonight's going to be one of the guys that gets the goals for me. Gets a goal for me anyway.
They must be due about 4 penalties. We've not had any for ages.
No off Clancy, I can't see it like.
And Tab's due a free kick in Ox. He's not had one for a wee while.
Aye.
What about that one Barisic hit off the bar as well?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go along with you there. I'll settle for 2-0. I hope Pool's right enough, 3-0, and we can really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But we'll see what it takes.
I just think if we come out, we all got. At the end of the day, see if we play our game. If we come out and play our game at Ibrox and play our game, we'll blow them away. If we come out, another 90 minutes like we did on the 29th of December, we'll blow them away.
Yeah, we need our 2 wingers to really be on their game. See if Kent's on his game, he'll cause them havoc. He definitely will.
The thing that annoys me though is the performance on the 29th of December against them. That should be happening week in, week out at Ibrox, not just once every couple of months. See if we can perform like that. We can perform like that game after game, and that's what brings you titles and trophies.
That's the frustrating thing. We know it's there because they've done it. They've just not done it often enough.
Well,
that's consistency. Goes back to the consistency again,
yeah,
isn't it?
Definitely.
Well, we've no ground out. They won nothing 2-1. We've no went to Kilmarnock and come away with a draw, and then beat St Johnstone with a last-minute goal, and then beat Hibs there. And that's how you win leagues. I'm afraid. I know you need to grind out results for maybe the half a dozen games. Blue Shadow.
Oh, there is a fact. I mean, that's what was so frustrating. We played so well on Friday night, and if we'd even locked up the midfield or put a bit more, bit more dig in the midfield when they started bringing the numbers in, that we might well have come away with that point. And I think that's just experience, and hopefully Mr. Gerrard will come up with that in time. But I think there's been a few too many mistakes, but that we'll just put that down to us being a novice manager. But I think the lads are right. Because for me, if we'd played like we did on the 29th for the games from then until now, I think we'd be top of the league.
No doubt about it. We've had the chances, guys. Let's be truthful here. We definitely have. 5 or 6 times we've got ourselves up there, and the very next game we've let ourselves down, and it's not been through anybody else. It's been our own doing.
They're 8 points in front of us, and we've dropped 6 to Hibs.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's not even the big games against them. It's the dropping points against the lesser teams.
St Johnstone, Livingston.
Aye. It's we need to go on a good run, a good unbeaten run. All right, 8 points. We beat them twice. They'll still lose a game, so they need to lose 3 games. Can we go 9 games unbeaten? I don't know.
I can't see it, unfortunately.
The last 7 games, we've only won 3. So can you see he's got an unbeaten run in 9? Winning on 9?
See, to be honest, am I right in saying this is the longest run we've went this season? The one we're on now. I don't mean winning games. I mean being unbeaten.
Unbeaten at 11. I think it's at 11.
Go unbeaten, but there's 2 different things, isn't there?
I know that.
We need to win. We need to win every game.
Aye, we haven't went more than 4, have we, in the league? I haven't won more than 4.
I'm sure about that one. I don't probably know, to be fair.
I'm sure it's 4, guys. Four league games we've won. We haven't won more than that in the trot.
I mean, look, I think we've got to also put it in context, Blue Shadow, where we were, where we're going, what we're hoping for. We're improving, the whole club's getting sorted out, so we can't be too dissatisfied, mate.
No, Rangers supporters are probably amongst the most impatient in the country, so, we're desperate for success, we're desperate to put that lot back in their place, and all the boys getting grief off them at work, and we want to get this sorted. But we changed the whole squad again from what Pedro brought in to what Steven Gerrard brought in, and we had to get rid of a load of players. That's cost us an awful lot of money. So as we were saying earlier,
I wouldn't usually do this to you, mate, but I've got to cut across you.
No problem.
Just to say that in the Commons, 391 against the government, 242 with the government. There we go.
That was a foregone conclusion, wasn't it?
Oh, what a mess.
That
anyway,
says it all, doesn't it? That says it all.
Anyway, so sorry, Blue, carry on.
Okay, what was it about again?
The Rangers.
It's all about the Rangers. Yeah, I mean, the whole, it's only been he's only been in the club for about since June this year, and considering the huge changes which has had to be made, they've all done a pretty good job. We were critical. There's still huge improvements to be made, and we could do better. And I just hope that they continue the improvement and we get better for next season.
Well, listen, lads, get yourself on mute, and we'll hear from your manager, Steven Gerrard, MBE.
The next game's always the biggest, so whatever happens against Aberdeen, Kilmarnock becomes the next biggest game of the season, and that's part of being at a big club. I understand the situation with Aberdeen. It's a replay, chance to go to Hampden and blah 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 and build it up, but the reality is it's a game of football. It's a fantastic challenge. It's a great opportunity for the players to go and show what a good team we are and that we're capable of getting the right results. Let other people talk about the size and the magnitude and the pressures and blah blah blah. Us inside, we need to just make sure we go and deliver and do our jobs.
Have you watched Aberdeen against Celtic yet? What did you make of that game?
There wasn't many chances for either team. Celtic had a lot of the ball. Aberdeen done their normal thing, what they normally do against the Old Firm team, which is go man-to-man in the middle of the pitch, man-to-man in the full-back areas. A lot of men behind the ball organised. So we've got a good idea of what we're going to face and what to expect. We obviously carry a threat on set pieces. And a lot of the things that we've seen against ourselves came out in the game we've watched.
Aberdeen are unbeaten away from home since the last time they came to Ibrox and won. Do you think they do anything different away from home than they do at home, or are they quite consistent in their approach?
I think they're effective of what they do, and their styles would probably suit more away from home. Staying compact behind the ball, bit of a lower block. And having players within their system that are capable on the counter-attack and can also cause you problems on set pieces. So Aberdeen are very effective at what they do, and I think the results away from home have certainly showed that. But our method is, we show any opposition that comes respect, and we'll work a certain time and we'll give certain messages on the opposition, but the majority of it, 75-80%'s got to be about us, what we're going to do, how we can hurt them, what they've got to worry, what we've got. So that won't change. We'll focus the majority on us and what we can do, where we can improve, and we'll obviously prepare for what Aberdeen are going to throw at us.
Alfredo Morales is one booking away from a suspension. Do you take that risk with him?
Yes.
Do you speak to him, or do you just have to let him play his natural game if you take that away from him?
I speak to Alfredo. Spoke to him since day one all the time. Sometimes I use Daniel or someone else to relay the message to make sure it's getting through because of the language barrier, but he will be aware of the risk.
Are you confident he'll take that on board?
Well, that's a question Alfredo would have to answer. The question I've got is, would 50,000 want Alfredo to play tomorrow night? And would hundreds of thousands and millions across the world want Alfredo to play tomorrow? He's a fantastic player. We know he's a player that plays on the edge. First and foremost, we have to forget about any kind of semi-final and the possibilities of what we're going to face. We have to deal with what's in front of us. This is a big challenge, a tough challenge. We're capable. Our best is capable, but we have to go and do that. We have to go and we have to go and walk the walk on the pitch, and I will pick the strongest team that I think's capable and available to do that. And you know, we'll deal with anything else as and when.
Well, thanks for that, lads, and thanks for joining us, Blue Star, Blue Shadow, and Pool Ranger, and also Travel Rug. Who else joined us? We did another call, didn't we? Oh, Big Stevie for the drum. How could I forget him? Some great callers. Listen, lads, because of the delayed transmission again being on at 10, as we said last night, we'll have a show so people can watch it if they manage to miss the result, so we don't ruin it for them. But we'll be back tomorrow night between 9 and 11, talking about all things Rangers. Thanks for listening. Come on, the Rangers, and get us into this semi-final. Take it away, Goalscorer.
On the Bears.
On the Bears.